Hello and welcome to the final of the Bristol Store Championships with me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hello.
Hello. And if you watched the last video, you will have seen that I smashed Richard in the last video to get into the final.
I hope Joel smashes you. Yeah, how's that for support?
Thanks, hun.
Your setup is terrible. You've only got 6 gold worth.
Yeah.
Well, it's not terrible, but...
It's not brilliant. I'm pretty sure I'm mulliganed.
I like how you're reading the high tower.
Oh god, I'm a little bit behind with Tyrell cards at the moment.
So we have Joel with Tyrell House with the Red Door.
We do.
With Bitterbridge Encampment.
Indeedy.
Setting up high tower.
And I'm playing Targ Fealty, and I've set up with Rhaegal, Viserion and Fleabottom.
We all know your deck, I guess.
Yeah.
From the last game.
Yeah, you've seen it a couple of times, I think, now. So we've got late summer feast from Joel into Counting Coppers on my side.
How can you tell?
Because when editing this video, I spent a very, very long time freezing it just as he puts the card down so the shadow from his hand lets me see what the card is.
That is dedicated.
Well, we have lots of nice patrons.
Ouch.
Like the nice new patrons, and I do my best to help them out. And oh, sugar. Okay. So Bitterbridge Encampment, I've got Danny, and he's got a Night of Flowers. No, Night of Flowers, Night of Summer even.
Night of Summer, definitely summer, not flowers.
Definitely summer, not flowers. I feel like I got off better on that one.
Yeah, unless Joel planned to reset you with Varys.
No. Don't say that.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
That would be terrible. So Joel there going first. I don't have any economy. So the coppers is a little bit risky. But I did have 2 characters and Joel was playing Bitterbridge, so...
You're fine. You'll find economy with your coppers.
Yeah. So Littlefinger there lets them draw 2 cards. Oh, I was also quite happy at this point because Joel had already won a store championship. So I was guaranteed a buy either way, which was quite nice.
Well, there is that. Joel, of course, has pedigree.
Yeah, he does. He's a very good player.
One in London. London have some reasonable players, I suppose. And
in fact, wasn't it this deck that I'm playing that he won with?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so like we discussed in the last video, this the deck that I'm playing is basically Joel's deck that he won the Warboar Store Championships with, but just updated with some of the newer cards. So I had played Joel earlier in the day. And couldn't really tell him that I was playing his deck. And he was like, oh yeah, I played Targ Fealty, that's what I won the Warboar with. And I was like, oh, what? How did your deck work? Just basically got some tips from Joel.
And then he told you how to beat him.
I felt really naughty.
I'm not surprised.
But yeah, so I did beat him earlier in the day, so that was fun.
Well, this match is a little bit Clash of the Titans, isn't it? Because Targ and Tyrell, along with Greyjoy, are pretty much the most successful factions, I guess, at the moment.
Yeah.
In the game.
Yeah, they are doing very well.
Barrow, Stark and Night's Watch don't seem to be anywhere significant.
I think I saw somewhere recently that Stark is like the least likely to make a cut out of all the factions at the moment.
That is correct, yes.
Which is sad, because I like Stark.
I'm pretty sure Stark will do alright. There was a new Arya spoiled today in the Facebook group. Seems like it could take Stark in a new direction.
Okay. What does she do?
It looks like it's all in French, so it's hard to say, but someone said it was characters can't be saved while she is standing.
Oh, wow, that sounds really harsh.
Greyjoy don't like it.
Oh!
Nor do Tyrell and all their bigs in Bitterbridge Encampment.
I think I'm going to like new Arya. I feel like this is very similar to the game we just watched. So I've discarded Quaither the Shadows and Jorah from hand to put Kotha into play.
You've got Fleabottom. Why not?
Why not? Well, I'm not sure how many 2-strength characters Joel's going to have in his Bitterbridge deck. And so Joel's passed his challenges. And I'm going in with a big intrigue challenge from Dani and Kotha. I want her to restand. And because I'm a plonker, I forgot she has stealth.
You forgot the stealth?
I did forget the stealth.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not playing at my best. I think we saw in the last game, I made some questionable decisions.
Of course, it's worth noting that if Danny was still standing and you had gone in with Kotho, Paxter would have been 2 strength in the challenge. Just saying.
Yeah, all right.
You know, Quaithe. Quaithe, who removes all 2 strength participating characters from the challenge.
Not just the ones you choose.
Correct. So yes, the Tyrell seem to be pretty well positioned in this current meta at the moment, because ever since trade routes came out, got a lot of access to gold in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
And Tyrell have a lot of access to draw and gold. And they like summer plots.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that favour Tyrell at the moment, as you say. Just takes a good pilot, I guess. Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of complaints that some people in the game, they don't like duplicates.
What do you mean?
They don't like the way the duplicates work. So when Greyjoy just get loads of dupes on all the characters, or Tyrell with the lady-in-waitings and duplicates, how do you penetrate that board?
Yeah, I guess there are some factions that find it easier to dupe than others. Like, say, the ladies-in-waiting are very, very good for, making sure that Tindamaj is safe and whatnot.
Yeah, and Greyjoys have risen from the sea and the Iron Mines. So once those 2 factions in particular get their board built up, then it can be really, really hard to dislodge them.
Yeah.
Which I guess is why people are saying this new Arya will make a big impact on the meta, because those 2 factions will not be as safe as they were. Of course, Targ ignore that because they can burn through dupes.
And that's why Targ is still good.
Yeah, I think, Astapor is really good for Targ because that puts every character in danger. So it makes your opponent have to have the nightmares or the answer to that location.
Yeah.
Because without Astapor, then they're struggling to burn anyone of strength 6 or higher.
Just wanted to point out what's happening on the board. So I've done a power challenge with Danny, remembering that I have stealthing the Knight of Summer. It goes through unopposed, so I get that, unopposed. And then I'm going with the military with Rhaegal and Viserion for 5 against the Knight of Summer, who is also 5. So claiming the, High Tower Spy? No, what's that little...
Old Town Informer?
God, I was miles off, wasn't I?
Don't know what yours... They're all the same. They've all got these weird names.
Yeah. And Joel there discarding 4 cards to reserve. You just get a lot of card draw with this deck. So, if I remember correctly, from when I was editing, so I wasn't paying attention just then, I think I forgot Danny's insight as well.
Oh no.
I know, which is really annoying, because I do like to draw lots of cards in this deck.
So it's also worthwhile pointing out, Joel didn't feel the need to do an intrigue or power challenge with Paxter or Littlefinger, possibly because of his plot allowing Rebecca to draw more cards.
Yes, yeah. When you're playing Late Summer Feast, it's quite good to not do any challenges.
So, I mean, he's weighed up there then. 2 possible unopposed plus power claims. That's 3 possible power and an intrigue claim against you drawing 2 cards.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I mean, I find that fascinating.
So, Joel Bitterbridged in Tindamaj.
Yep.
And I was really struggling for characters. So much so that the best that I could put in was Viserys.
Perhaps you should not have forgotten your insight.
Probably.
If you'd have had better insight, you might have done better.
Well, remembering what happens in the next round, I'm not sure it would have made that much difference. But yes, I feel like I got a very nice one on my first turn, and was completely mugged off. In the second turn.
Well, Joel's deck is obviously built to optimise for Bitterbridge. He's running a lot of impactful characters, whereas you are running a normal deck.
Yeah, mine's generally quite low curve as well. I think I've got Dany and Drogo in my bigs, and then everything else is lower. The only thing I've got is Kotho, but he's free anyway and just helps with my flea bottom.
It doesn't have to be free.
It doesn't have to be free, but he is free. Now, I've got a really big problem with Joel playing out Tindermarge here because I just want to burn anyone who comes into a challenge. And unfortunately, most of Joel's characters are lords, and with Tindermarge out, I could just burn someone alive, but then he'll probably just go and grab, I don't know, Mace, Jack and Hagar.
Jack and Hagar, he's not a lord.
Isn't he? Oh, I don't even know. Some other big lords. Renly, Randall. You know, Joel's just going to go and grab someone big and horrible and scary, and that will make me even more sad.
And all the time he's triggering the high tower, gaining a gold, drawing a card.
Oh, okay, yeah, so these locations down at the bottom that Joel's got here. So the sort of red Eiffel Tower looking one.
Yeah.
The one that's standing up. What's that one again?
High tower.
That one's high tower. How does that one work again?
When a character enters play, draw a card and gain a gold.
Okay. And then the one that's knelt, what does that one do again?
Is that? I think it is Old Town. So you name a card type, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is that card type, draw it.
And gain a power?
Maybe, I don't know.
I think it must be gain a power, because he gained a power, I think, when he did that.
Did he?
Yes, I think.
Well, you better be sure. I mean, you've already edited the video, so I'm sure that you're already sure.
Yeah, but we both know what my memory's like.
Well, you just watched it.
Well, I was saying that from memory. But I'm sure it was 2-1 a minute ago, and now it's 2-2.
Oh. Well, I can tell you...
yeah, there you go.
You draw it and gain a power for your faction.
That seems strong.
Seems alright, doesn't it?
Joel's also marshalled High Garden, so pay a gold to remove an attacker from the challenge. And he's also marshalled Warboar Royce. So,
and duped him.
Yeah, and duped him.
Littlefinger double duped. He is, wow.
So I've played out a dupe on Danny and a reducing location. I nailed that and my faction card and paid 2 for a crown of gold on Marge.
Oh. Oh.
You see how I'm
you
going?
maybe have a way next turn to get rid of her.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Blood
But
of the
what-
Dragon sounds nice, doesn't it?
I mean, there is one counter to that play.
Yeah, there is.
And that is Song of Summer.
Yeah.
He could be running that in this deck.
Yeah, he is.
He is. Oh, you played him in the first game, haven't you? The first game of the tournament.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I may or may not have forgotten about it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, I got this shit.
Joke's on you.
Yeah.
That's alright. I mean, you're still considering your options here.
It's like, I don't want to do a military because he'll just kill a lord. He'll kill that stupid Paxter dude and go and find Randall.
Stupid Paxter dude.
Yeah, stupid Paxter dude.
That'd be Paxter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his proper name's stupid Paxter dude.
Okay.
It is known.
Is it known?
It is now.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you told me.
So yeah, if I remember correctly, Joel passed challenges.
Joel's just biding time, getting aboard.
He's just waiting for Mace. He's waiting for me to do
Waiting
something
out
stupid.
your reset.
Yeah. He's waiting for me to do something stupid so he can get Mace and then just be like, rah! And win the game.
Rah. I'd love to see Joel go rah!
I'm pretty sure that if you asked Joel to go rah, he would go rah for us.
Do you think he would go rah?
He would definitely go rah.
Hear me rah?
Yeah.
He's a Lanny fan.
See, I'm laughing at our own joke there, look.
Jesus. So you're confident about winning this game? I mean, it's 2-2.
No, I was feeling better before Marjorie hit the board. And at this point, I still haven't remembered that he has this plot, so I was feeling quite happy that I was going to get Marge. But yeah, Marjorie puts a massive dent in the kind of way that I like to play. And I was also a bit concerned because I'd already had to put out Bloomin' Viserys, my Bitterbridge thing. So I was a bit concerned about how that was going to play out later. You know, basically my draw of characters wasn't amazing. I've done an intrigue there with Kotho, but because he's defending with packs, I don't want to drac him because then he'll just go and get Randall.
Yeah, you don't want to drac him.
So, drawing Knight of Summer.
I assume you're going to do a power challenge now with Danny, Stealthing, Littlefinger, so you can get your insight off? Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't want your insight.
No, I think by this point, my brain's just a bit like, ugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you want to be drawing as many cards as you can if you're bitter bridging the Sarah. So
I'm sorry. I failed you. I didn't use Danny. But he has gone opposed anyway, so it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
But you don't have a card to show for it. I understand. I mean, you want to keep Danny standing for that threat so he can't use Marge, but he's not going to use Marge anyway. He's just going to wait till next round and play Song of Summer.
Because if I'd used Danny, Stealthing Littlefinger, then the Knight of Summer's on 5 strength and Marge would be on 1. So
yeah,
then he'd have won.
He doesn't know that. You've got 1 gold. He's not going to take that risk.
Yeah. Like I say, my brain wasn't working as well as usual. And even my usual working function on.
If you'd have remembered that he had Song of Summer, what would you have played next turn? Would you have played?
I don't know. I don't know
if
if I
waited an extra turn to play Blood.
No, but I might have put the Crown of Gold on Robo Royce instead.
Really?
Yeah, because I know that Joel's got a lot of summer plots, and Robo's probably going to rack up the power pretty quick.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that a couple of times now, where if I suspect the opponent's going to play summer plots and they might be playing Song of Summer, I would just delay an extra turn.
Yeah.
Just to counter that. I mean, some people run Confiscation, but you can kind of tell when certain decks don't. All depends, I guess. It's a risk.
It is. But you see...
Double checking that, yep, Song of Summer.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Because you see, my other thought was, it's fine if he does that. At least it's still stopping Marge from being used. Like, he can't risk putting Marge into a challenge because she'll die. So I thought, well, at some point he'll put her in. He'll have to. He'll just have to bite the bullet. I wasn't reckoning in him having anything to defeat that.
Newsflash, he doesn't have to if you just keep dropping out big characters.
So, Joel Bitterbridge in the Queen of Thorns.
Why haven't you bitterbridged anyone in, Rebecca?
I'm considering my options.
Oh. But you're drawing cards.
Yeah, I didn't have any options.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, I literally didn't have any characters in hand to bitterbridge in. Isn't that great?
Oh, my.
Oh, my, indeed.
It's bad news.
It is. And my own Viserys died. And the only attachment on the board is Crown of Gold, which, unsurprisingly, I chose not to discard with Viserys' reaction. Or interrupt, even.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got Plaza of Pride.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still don't have any characters.
It's fine. At least you can save the 3 gold and represent a burn threat.
Yeah.
Along with your fealty reduction.
Yeah. It's fine. Oh, I should also point out that I've accidentally put Viserys in my discard pile instead of my dead pile. But
Cheat!
Shut up! But we do realise this and I move him at a later point.
Let's talk about what a real bad design flaw putting power on your faction card is. How annoying when you have to kneel your faction card all the time, to have to shuffle around the power and be careful. That's really annoying, isn't it?
It's only annoying if you like yours all really nicely lined up.
No, it's just annoying anyway, because it's annoying. It's on the card, it moves around and shit. That's irritating, right? Am I right?
It's really irritating, yes.
It is.
Yes, it is.
I agree.
I agree too. Well done.
Where did your Duke Dragon go?
So House Florent Knight was played.
So you discarded to save.
Yeah, I can always leave body back in. See, this is what I wasn't counting on. I wasn't counting on him having fucking Rattleshirt Raiders, Joel!
Wow, Joel's obviously used some intelligence when he built his deck.
He did, but he also forgot Warboar Royce's Summer Trigger, so I felt slightly better about that.
Maybe he just... It's probably because you stored so long looking at your hand and going, I don't have any to bridge target, sob.
I think that's what it was. Did I put him off?
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to worry too much. I mean, look at Joel's board. Look how full his board is.
Yeah.
And then look at mine.
Yeah, but Blood of the Dragon. You've now Fealty.
I have.
Are you going to burn Rattleshirt Raiders?
I'd love to burn Rattleshirt Raiders.
But are you indicating that you don't even have any burn? What do you have if you don't have characters and you don't have burn?
Let's just say I make some poor decisions.
The pressure of the final, the euphoria of beating me in the top
look, there's like, you can see there's like people watching the game and like I've just had to beat you to get here. I'm allowed some mistakes, alright? I made mistakes last game and I still won. Nah.
True. It's fine. Everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's possible to go through an entire game without making mistakes, because I'm sure there's always something you could do better to make a more efficient play.
Mm-hmm. But look at this board. What the hell am I meant to do against that?
Go second.
Thank you for that valuable advice.
For a start, I guess that, deters challenges. Intrigue for 4.
Yeah, it was a really bad decision to actually do any challenges.
Well, yeah, the Queen of Thorns is looking...
Yeah, I forgot about her
happy
ability.
about this and licking her lips. Those old, withered, crinkly lips.
Mm-hmm.
And Joel's like, can I put more characters in?
Yeah. Joel just doing the math.
He's like, can I risk it? Is she a one-of in my deck? She must be a one-of in my deck. So I'll kneel 2 people.
So yeah, so Joel's kneeling Queen of Thorns and Pax to ensure the win.
Oh,
and I'm like, shit.
So he's defending for 6.
And I'm like, shit, I shouldn't have done an intrigue challenge.
He's defending for 4, isn't he?
Song of Summer cancels out.
Song of Summer, yep, you're right. 6.
So, yeah, so I'm like, shit, he's going to throw in another big. That's not good. I'm not happy about that because I'd forgotten an ability when I initiated the challenge because I'm a plonker. So I might decide to take some drastic action.
Are you going to burn the shit out of her?
It's a consideration.
Do you even have burn? You are looking at consuming flames there in your hand, I see. That's not going to be enough to kill the Queen of Thorns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. But you do burn the Queen of Thorns because you don't want to kill Paxter. You don't discard it, you use it. What did you discard for consuming flame? No, you just used that to kill Queen of Thorns. But you haven't discarded for consuming flames yet. I don't think.
Okay. I think I must have made another mistake then.
Shush.
You shouldn't have pointed it out. No one realised, right?
I'm sorry.
I'm in a highly stressful situation. Yeah. I think I forgot to discard the consuming flames.
2 games in a row.
Shut up! I didn't mean to.
It's fine.
Oh, yeah. This game makes me sad.
Now you've got no gold and no more threat.
Yeah.
But you win the intrigue.
Yay! I killed Queen of Thorns and won the intrigue. I don't feel like I've done particularly well out of this.
Yeah, I mean, ideally you save that for the Raiders.
I know. So basically, let's recap. What I should have done is nothing. then that way I wouldn't have had to risk, you know, the intrigue. And I would have saved my burn and killed the Rattleshirt Raiders. But because I am the biggest plonker in the universe, I used my burn, forgot to discard for it, which neither of us noticed, so that's great. And yeah, just ultimately failed at life.
Well, I don't know about life, but I mean, sometimes you've got to look at the board when you do your challenges and think, okay, what's my biggest threat on this board? Killing a Lord is going to be bad for me. Queen of Thorns is going to get out another character. Is that as bad as Rattleshirt Raiders removing Crown of Gold? No, that's what I need to focus on. And I guess it's hard when the boards are so big. When Joel has 8 characters on his side of the board, looking all intimidating because most of them are duped, then it kind of feels like, shit, I'm overwhelmed. And analysis mistakes get made. It happens when boards are big.
Yeah.
Especially when you've got math like Danny -1, Song of Summer +1, Blood of the Dragon -1. But it doesn't affect the dragons. And then it's like, So yeah.
So I'm doing a power stealthing Littlefinger. You'd have to assume he's not going to kneel down. What's her face? Tinderbarge.
What's her face? She would die.
No, she entered the challenge.
Yeah.
Not with Danny now.
No, but Danny will reach down from Rhaegal, and because that's still part of the challenge, she'll die.
Yeah, which is why he wouldn't put her in. So I won the power, and I remembered the insight this time, which was lovely.
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 You're winning.
Lovely jubbly.
You are legit winning.
I am winning.
All you need to do now is lure Joel into a challenge.
Yeah, and then Dracarys' Rattleshirt Raiders with the gold that I don't have.
Yeah, you can't even use Giant Bank will have its due because your faction card is now.
Yup. And I don't run it, so, you know. Not in that deck anyway.
Don't you?
I don't think so.
I think I maybe took it out for more Words I Wind or something. Because I think the original version had one, at least one.
Yeah, I vaguely recall us having the conversation about taking it out.
Oh, I think we took it out for the Consuming Flames.
Yeah, that was it.
Now, which gives us more threat? Consuming Flames or the Iron Bank will have its due. One's situationally useful, the other one's always a nice threat to have.
So we've got a massive military coming through here. I can't defend it. I can't burn anyone. I'm stalling for time because I'm feeling sad. But basically...
You're stalling? Are you a staller?
No, I'm not a staller.
Just to clarify.
I'm not a staller. I'm debating my options, of which there are none, because I'm sad. But ultimately, Joel is winning this, reacting with Rattleshirt Raiders, and removing the Crown of Gold, which is going to make me feel sad. Boo.
Thank God some rugged wildling from north of the wall have the ability to remove molten gold off someone's head. Good old Rattleshirt Raiders. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Oh, and I also remembered that if I win a challenge with a dragon, I get to get it back if I pay a gold. Must remember this, Rebecca.
But you don't have any gold.
I know, but I was just putting it on the top to remind myself later.
I don't think you're allowed to change your discard pile order. Did you know that? There's nowhere in the rule that allows you to change the order of your dead pile or discard pile.
I can understand your dead pile because of Ghost of Harrenhal, but I don't think discard matters at the moment, does it?
Not necessarily, I don't think. But still.
Yeah.
The rules don't say you can do it.
Sorry, boss. Power coming through from Tindermarge, who's now back up to her full normal strength.
With renown.
Yay!
Joel gets it unopposed.
Yeah. Well, I figured I can't win the power, but if he tries anything with Littlefinger's intrigue, then at least I can defend that one.
Yeah, so you're worried about your hand, are you?
Well, it's nice to, you know, keep a hand.
You want Dom as well, it seems.
I do.
Yeah, 6-6, it's not too bad.
Ah.
You're losing completely on the board state, but... You know, maybe you top deck Khal Drogo from Insight and you're eagerly awaiting the Bitterbridge
That may or may not be true.
You've got another house fly night.
Yeah.
That's going to be very unfortunate because you have one of the tied lowest strength characters.
Yeah. But it's fine. I got this, honey. May the best woman win.
You're so full of shit sometimes, you know that.
And yet you're still with me.
Oh, who else would I get to edit these videos?
You was about to say something else then.
No. No, you're really good at editing videos. I'm a fan.
You weirdo. Alright, so we're considering Bitterbridge, I think, here? Oh no, Plots first,
Plots is generally before
although I
Bitterbridge.
think Joel is maybe trying to decide which... Is he plotting or is he deciding on discard?
Discarding to reserve. Just where you don't have Crones of Vase Dothwack out. Did
I've
you
not
know they
played
went
that
from
for
discarding
ages.
to reserve?
No, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah. That's actually hilarious if you play the new green site. Trigger the agenda, discard the card, trigger your crones to kill them.
Ooh, that could be fun.
That sounds so
Possible
janky.
new deck idea.
Jank.
Wow, I like jank.
You do.
So I've played Fortify Position to Joel's Wardens of the South. I played it in the hopes that I might be able to burn someone this turn, a Lord preferably, but with +2 strength each. I'm not sure that I'm going to go far with that.
But you turned off Robar, you turned off Marge.
I did.
You turned off Littlefinger and packed his gold modifier.
And also, I saw him get that new Houseflant Knight. So
yeah.
So I turned that off as well, essentially, which is nice, I guess. I think I've just realised that I've got too many cards in hand or something.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, I'm just going for reserve.
Uh-oh. Discarding to reserve a bit later. Now you've seen his plot. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm really not doing very well with the rules in this game.
It's fine. Been a long day, right?
Yeah.
And it's gonna keep getting longer.
Is this one where when we tried to drive home, Stefan's car broke down? Or was that Aldershot?
What?
Is this the tournament where Stefan's car broke down on the way home?
No, that was Aldershot.
That was Aldershot. Where there was you and Adam and Daisy. Yeah, you, Adam and Daisy pushing Stefan's car down the ramps of the car park and out onto the road.
That's the one.
That was interesting. Oh, look! Bitterbridge, a dupe of Danny. Yes, that's what I wanted to use.
That is funny.
So basically, 3 Bitterbridge turns in a row. I've had a Viserys and then nothing. Zilch.
You've had Danny, Viserys, nothing. And then Danny.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if that was actually my marshalling. Because I have gold. So that could have been my marshalling.
And you've also, you have marshalled.
Yeah. So in my defence for this game, I really struggled to find characters.
Why didn't you do your 2 counting coppers and then 3 counting coppers and time of plenty?
Because I was looking at Joel's board and thinking, ah! Like that.
That's a fascinating noise.
Yeah.
All the Housefly Knights. No targets.
I know, I was surprised he didn't save them, to be honest. You'd thought maybe you'd have kept 1 or 2 in hand so you could jump them out in the next
He
turn.
probably just wanted to trigger the high tower and get another card.
Yeah, that's true.
Get another gold, just keep things moving, keep getting through his deck. Because the more time he triggers the high tower, the more time he's going to draw, and the more often, or more likely he will see Mace.
I think he was also trying to make me Valar him.
Will that make him a lot more comfortable to put Mace out unprotected? Let's say you play Valar this turn, he puts Mace out during the marshalling, and he's Mace is okay for 3 rounds.
Marge, couldn't he?
He'd
just use Marge, wouldn't he?
What, trigger her?
Yeah.
True.
I Valar. He kills, you know, packs off, grabs mace.
Fair.
So he uses the, flipping it, Old Town Informer. Is that the one?
Probably.
Ambushes are in, so that he can trigger, one of his little triggers.
I'm struggling to maintain my attention on this game because Tyrell are a very constructive faction. AKA, they're boring. They build a board and then it becomes boring really quick. Because there's just so many characters, so much math. And I've said so many times I prefer just more destructive thing.
Because Tyrell is basically get big and then they're an indestructible wall that you can't get through, basically, and they just build up on their own renown. Although I did talk to Joel about his deck, and he said that, you know, if you don't find mace early, something that can be difficult, and you've kind of just got to sit there and just take what's coming at you until you find mace. Generally, I imagine in this deck it's quite easy to get to mace because of the amount of draw you get. But, you know, he did say that making sure you don't push too much before can be important. Yeah.
I guess it's hard when you play Targ because Targ have a certain element of hard control because they can just spot remove one of your characters with a few events. And there's some characters that you really want to see. So Margie's there, she's waiting for a lord to die just so she can find mace.
Yeah.
I'm, you know, a little bit surprised that Joel doesn't run anything that can remove or kill a lord or a lady. But then, what do? Wildfire?
Yeah. I guess that's an option. So at this point, I'm just looking at his board thinking, what the hell am I going to do? Sod it. Let's just attack with a dragon because I'm not getting through, but maybe I can nail some of his stuff. Not that it make any difference whatsoever, but, you know.
This is, yeah, like I say, this is the problem I find with the constructive board. They just build up a board. And if you can't deal with that, then it's just a negative game in terms of, you know, you can't break it. It's like Builder, isn't it? But in a different form. They build a board and it's up to you to break it. If you can't break it, then you just sit there and you lose slowly.
Yeah, I think the big problem is as well, like, I mean, I could break the board. I could Valar. I could burn stuff. But all I'd be doing is feeding Marge. And against this plot as well, you know, this was my point where I thought, oh, there you go, I've finally remembered. This was a plot where I thought, okay, maybe I can try and kill a couple of lords off without, you know, Marge doing anything. And he's got Wardens of Reach, so everyone's +2 strength, so everyone's out of range, really, for me to burn them. So, you know, he does play his plots very, very well. It does feel like he counters everything I try and do. But then again, you know, he's a fantastic player, so...
He is. Don't let that go to his head, though.
Using Plaza and discarding Words of Wind, because I figure Joel doesn't have any events by the looks of it.
You're probably right there.
And did a power, which Joel immediately removed with High Garden, so the dragon stood back up. So that was fun.
High Garden, so powerful.
Yeah. So Intrigue then with packs for 3 space strength. But using Wardens of the South to boost him to 5. So is this one I could kill, right? If I got Dracarys, right? Yeah? I could kill packs.
Why would you want to do that?
Because it's getting rid of one of the lords at least.
Yeah, but he's a really shit one.
But apparently I need to defend it.
Who's the other lord? Littlefinger's got dupes. Although Joel probably would maybe not save him from a Valar, just so he can find mace.
Yeah. I could see that happening. I defended with Rhaegal and Dany because in that moment I forgot that she wouldn't restand because I'm an idiot. But it did mean that I got to get my card back from this card, Dragon is No Slave. And then I think there was a power that went through there. That Joel won. So yeah, not going my way at the moment.
You're screwed, I think. I don't think you're going to win.
I think I've been screwed since round 2 when I bridged in Viserys.
It's sometimes sad when you see finals like this and they're a little bit like, you know, because of what you've drawn, it makes the game less of a closer spectacle.
I had my first 0-card setup at the weekend.
You did.
Can you believe that? 0-card setup. Mulliganed, drew into, 4 attachments and 3 events or something like that?
Serves you right for playing jank.
It wasn't jank, to an extent. I made this. I was in the semi-finals.
You just followed him.
I did. I was like, I can't do anything with this. I'm just going to give him a big. It gets rid of more cards than it puts in. So, but Joel did play trade routes. So
that's going to go very well for him. Trade routes is another plot that I think is a little bit disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that plot alone probably just destroyed any winter build.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, you know, how can you choke something when they've got so much gold? It's a bit of a stupid summer plot.
So it's cleared up Joel's board a little bit and lost him a power off of the Night of Summer. But, of course, he's gone and got Mace. And now we're going to get all
he's
sorts
shuffling
of
all 3
shenanigans.
cards left in his deck or whatever it is.
Yeah, something like that, isn't it? I'm just left with the Duke Danny there. I felt like I had to Valar. It was like the board was too big. There was nothing I could do against it. And like I say, he's gone and got Mace, but...
I don't think your odds have improved.
Not at all.
No. I mean, 10 characters to 4 against 4 characters to 1. Don't like the look of that.
Yeah. So Mace is already doing Mace shit.
Did Joel forget Warboar again?
Technically, we're still doing the when revealed on the plots.
Oh, are you? Which one are you doing?
Trade routes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought he was marshalling, collecting money, but yeah, that makes sense. You won't forget Warboar then this time.
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see.
I think he will Bitterbridge.
There you go, remembers. And then, yeah, Bitterbridge. Do I get anything this turn? Jaqen.
Jaqen Hurgar. You don't have anything again.
Apparently not.
Man, your deck is terrible. Let no one play this ever.
Have I really not got anything? I don't have anything, do I?
No. How sad.
Flipping heck. I really have been mugged off with this game. But to be fair, considering how shit my draw has apparently been, like from the looks of it, I've literally had no characters. You know, I've managed 43 minutes.
You've stalled out.
I've managed 43 minutes.
You stalled him.
I've not stalled him. I've managed 43 minutes. I've been fighting.
Well, I mean, yeah. Hopefully you'll try harder in your next tournament. Maybe you'll win it.
Look, I've got a Drogo out. I must have just drawn him.
Yeah, you must have done. Nice work.
Thanks.
You might even be plus some strength on attack.
Yeah, I did kill off a load of lords.
You kill off quite a few stuff. He could be really strong.
He could be.
Shame Joel has High Garden. And if you try and do a power challenge, he would just say, nah.
It's also a shame that, you know, Joel's just marshalled what's his
Mance.
Mance, that's it, not Mace.
Mance
and Brienne.
Who's not going to kneel because Mance is a king.
And because the character's entered play, pay a gold, Mace gets the power. I think I said to Joel at this point, is there any point in me doing anything or you're just going to...
And he's like, nah, not really. Let me just play with myself here. I'm just going to play out all my stuff.
So, has he done... Oh, he's done Old Town.
He has. Ambush, draw the card, trigger the mace. Power. How many renowns does he have?
5 billion.
Not going in with Tinder, though.
Okay, so we've got 3 renown plus Jaqen going in.
Are you going to just gracefully
For power.
concede?
Oh god, no, I'm going to make it as awkward as possible, of course.
How?
basically, I'm 1 gold short.
You make him count it up. Is this it? You make him count it.
I'm 1 gold short of the really lame thing I wanted to do.
Which was?
I'll show you at the end.
Oh dear.
Okay, so first things first. Go and get a dragon with fire and blood.
Right.
Pay your gold.
Right.
It's really lame.
Yeah. I'm excited. Come on. What?
I need to do math, alright? Dracarys on Jaqen for no apparent reason.
But shouldn't you have Dracarys the Renowner like Mance?
Probably.
Or Brian?
But, you know, I'm a bit of a mong, remember? I don't remember.
Have you got another Dracarys? Can you Dracarys Garland as well? I mean, it's irrelevant, but...
What strength is Garland on?
3.
3. So I could Consuming Flames him if I had one.
Yeah. I mean, for the context of the game, it's irrelevant because Joel then goes in for military and intrigue, and he'll get an unopposed challenge and win the game. But
I know.
But you're hellbent on stalling it out.
Well, I was thinking, like, maybe I could do something.
Just concede gracefully.
I'm not good at concealing gracefully. I concede very saltily, or I don't concede at all. So, the Nightmares, that removes a renown character. Well, not a renown character, but it means that there's no renown on that person.
If you'd have dragged Brienne or Mance, then that would have been 2 renown characters. 2 renown he would not have
Well, you know what? I didn't want the Jaqen thing
You
working.
didn't want the Jaqen thing working. Okay. That's the least of your concern.
Shut up, it's fine.
Have you...
Have I conceded yet? No. I'm gonna continue to make a fool of myself.
Wake up and smell the coffee, honey. Joel's like sitting there, swinging slightly, going, fuck's sake, hurry
there's
up.
some dude like behind Joel who's just like, come on, Rebecca, wiggling his legs. Oh, stop now. Wiggling his legs around.
Joel's just thumbing through his cards, thinking, oh my God, she's got 1 card. There we go. If she accepts it, it's all over. Joel wins. Life can resume.
Look, if I had 1 more card, I could have done this. Oh shit, it doesn't work anyway.
What? What you even...
I wanted to reduce her strength and then use my quaif to take him from the challenge.
You are lame.
I know. So congratulations to Joel on your win. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/The White Walkers.
Jesus. Okay, goodbye.
Thanks, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.